Hey everyone, today we're going to make a set of Corsair look this good, and that is using all the latest photorealism settings that we can on this amazing game. I'm also going to be covering a great new car mod that you can see running here and an amazing update to one of the best tracks on a set of Corsair. Also, I'm going to be going through all of my graphic settings to make sure that you are following what I am doing to get a set of Corsair looking as good as this. As ever, do check out the rest of the channel. We've just gone over 360 videos, and that is an amazing amount of sim racing content. And do check out our partner SimRace 24/7 for all the latest motorsport and sim racing news. So let's jump into the main video, and firstly we're going to look at this awesome BMW M2 CS Racing. This is by Gorilla Mod. So this is at version 1. It was released a couple of days ago. This is a completely free mod. The link will be in the description. So this has got 365 brake horsepower and 490 Newton meters. It will do 170 miles an hour, but this is not your standard BMW, and it's certainly not your standard BMW mod. So Timo Hartmann, Marcel Erner and Emmanuel have also helped on this, and being now at version 1, this has had a whole new interior. The headlights and tail lights have all been reworked, new wiper animations, new driver animations too, completely reworked physics, and it's got a lot of skins with it, over 20 skins. Absolutely fantastic. And this is the car that we're going to use in today's video. It's a great platform to show all these amazing graphics on a set of Corsair. And of course we need a track, but we're going to use two tracks today. The first one is this one. This is the Le Mans Forza Motorsport 7 track, of course by Turn 10. It's been converted by nobody, and it's actually just had a new update by LeBlum to take it to version 2.4. That means that it's got changes to AI lines. All the curbs and speed bumps have been adjusted. It's also got changed and improved trees and grass. It's also had further updates on trackside objects and lots more. And this is also a completely free track. The link will be in the description. So right at the beginning of the video, you saw that awesome footage of the Neuschleifer, and we'll get to that later on. And that was actually using this new post-processing filter that came out a few days ago. This is the C13 AEGIS post-process filter. Now I'll just read through what it says here. This is a free mod, by the way, guys. The wait is over. C13 AEGIS, our photo camera realistic filter, is finally here. A filter that truly accurately captures the aesthetic and dynamics of a camera, day, night, sun or rain. Now this is 100% free. If you've tried the terrible choice between undersaturated drab filters on the one hand and oversaturated cartoons on the other, C13 AEGIS is the filter for you. It features custom atmospheric simulation logic to help maintain a stable and accurate image no matter what the conditions. This has been developed with the help and support of Aegis Visuals. It's had 500 hours of development in this, and it's an easy download off their Patreon site, completely free. Once you've downloaded this new PP filter, it's really easy to install. It's literally a drag and drop into Content Manager. It's just got some config files in there. Click on install. It's virtually instantaneous because it's a very small file, and that's it. You've actually got that installed now. But that's not the end of the story, because obviously I've got external rain on a set of Corsair, and to get that you do need the Patreon version of CSP. It's currently at 1.80 version 218. I've got a couple of videos out on this at the moment, but it also comes with the latest Content Manager that I'm going to be showing you how to use today as well. So the Content Manager and the latest preview will give you external rain, and also I'm using Pure 0.165 because this PP filter actually runs with the latest version of Pure. I know Peter's working on an update as we speak, and that will be out very soon, but this obviously gives you all of the weather controller, and it's actually a replacement for Sol in the future. And I also think it's important in this video just to show you the new version of Content Manager and how it works with controllers. So you can see here in the quick drive menu, you've now got an option to choose the controller. So if you have installed the latest version of CSP and you're having troubles with that, that's where you actually need to select it. Also, you can look at all the different weather effects there. So the quick drive menu has been redesigned, and it just means that that controller script is now choosable in there. If we look into some of the other areas that we would always look at, so if we go to custom shader patch under settings and go to weather effects, you see under weather style now you can choose Sol and you can choose Pure there. I've got Pure highlighted here, but there did used to be two options here. The other option has moved on to the quick drive menu, as I've just shown you. So mainly in here it's important to choose the correct weather style that you want, and I'm going to be using Pure today because this PP filter runs on Pure, so really important you've got those in the right place. Also here, there's some new options if you've downloaded the latest version of CSP, and you can see here you've got to turn wipers on and off automatically. I did put it in my CSP tips video a few days ago, but if you're having problems with your wiper, make sure that's switched off and let the Sol script actually run those wiper controls. Now let's just have a look into my video settings. So I'm in settings, Assetto Corsa and video, and the first thing to notice, I'm running Pure Candy. That's really my go-to PP filter, so I'm running that at the moment, but I'm also going to show you some of my other settings here. Now obviously you've got heat shimmering, sun rays and FXAA. Do read up on those and check out some of my other videos if you're unsure about which ones to highlight and why. I'm running at 4K resolution. Now MSAA I'm running at 8 times, anthroposcopic filtering 16 times, world detail is maximum, shadow resolution only go to 4096 squared, you don't want to go to the top ones. Also just make sure that smoke generation is on maximum. Now reflections I actually have on 2048 by 2048 again, so that's the maximum one there, and it's really important on your rendering frequency that you have it on 2 faces per frame. So these are my settings that I've got on all the footage that I'm running today. Obviously when we go over to the other side, overall quality, glare quality and depth of field I've got on maximum. I always run with motion blur off. I think Assetto Corsa looks far better without it. Saturation, make sure that's on 100%. If you get any weird things happening, just check that slide and make sure it's not moved. And also mirrors I've got on the maximum resolution and on high quality. All of those settings are my standard settings, so in all the footage today I'm running these video settings. I'm just changing the PP filter. Okay then, so here we are then, we're back at Le Mans, this amazing track. Do download it, it's absolutely fantastic. And we're going to now put the C13 AEGIS PP filter on, so we're going to try and get the new look. So I'm running Pure Candy at the moment, so I'm just going to go over to the right hand side, the drive menu, and I'm just going to click on post processing filter and move that across, and you can see that I'm running Pure Candy at the moment. Now just for reference, I'm going to put some rendering stats on there, just some basic ones. I know there's different ones you can get for Assetto Corsa, but this will just give you an idea of the frames per second. And right now I'm actually running 71, 72 frames per second. That's pretty good. Remember, I've got everything maxed out. But the first thing I'm going to do here is actually change to the new PP filter. You can see it here, C13 AEGIS. So I'm just going to click on that, and it will take a couple of moments just to readjust all the exposure settings. And here we are, this is the new look. So as we saw on the Patreon website, they've taken over 500 hours to develop this and then further hours to test it. Now my frames per second has actually gone up by about 5 frames per second, so that's very interesting straight off the bat. Of course I am running a 3080 in here at the moment, and do check out the giveaway that I've got in the description. I'm giving my 3080 signed away, and I'm going to send it anywhere in the world. There's a link in the description. Do click on it and you can take part in that absolutely fantastic opportunity to get this amazing video card. And that giveaway actually finishes on the 8th of May, so you've got plenty of time as this video is released to take part in that. Okay, let's take a look at some of the different forms of weather that we can have on Assetto Corsa here, just to see how this looks. So we can already see that it's a little bit darker than Pure Candy. Pure Candy is a very vibrant PP filter, but remember what we're trying to do in this video is get the best photorealism in Assetto Corsa. So I'm just going to drop the lights a little bit. We're going to go through the evening on the timepiece here, and just to see how it looks. And to be honest, I really like it, especially as the sun starts to set. Some of the reflections on this look very, very good. If we go all the way to the evening as well, we see the lights come on around the car and on the car. And let's take a quick look around to see how good this looks. Wow, the reflections look fantastic, and this track is the perfect place to showcase this. It's got lots of emissive lights from around the car hitting it as well. It looks brilliant, but let's turn on the rain. So remember, this is external rain. You only get this with CSP previews. All the links are in the description if you want to know where to get that. Do also check out my channel. There's so many CSP, Sol and Pure videos, guides and tutorials that you can use if you're just getting into Assetto Corsa and you want it to look like this. So now what I've done is actually switch the rain off. I've put some blue skies back on the game, and we're just going to let it dry out, and again we can take a look around the car and see how good it looks. It really is fantastic, but also it's about how it looks when it's driving. Remember, these are static shots. So let's take a look at this BMW M2 CS Racing from Gorilla Mods racing around this amazing Le Mans track. That is not looking bad at all for a 10-year-old game, but there's another place I wanted to take it, and it's this track here. Of course, you all know it, this is the Neuschleifer, and this is a really good test. So I am running the Techno Racer X update here, which has got 8K textures on it and an additional 17,000 3D trees, as well as the original track, and you can see it looks fantastic. I will put a link at the top of the video now to my video that covers how to get this installed. It does put a lot of pressure on your PC, but it looks amazing, as you can see. So here I've got the latest version of CSP preview. You can see the rain on it now. I've got the latest version of Pure, and I've got the C13 AEGIS PP filter running, and this is what you get. I think this is just about as close to photorealism as you can get on Assetto Corsa, and this does not look like a 10-year-old game. It looks amazing. And then let's jump back to this amazing Le Mans track from Forza Motorsport 7. Again, the link is in the description, and let's see how it runs with 33 AI cars running on this. This is with all the new extended physics, the new version of CSP, and this amazing new PP filter. Again, I think this looks absolutely stunning for a 10-year-old game. So thank you so much for watching today. If you are new to Assetto Corsa, I hope this has helped you to see what it's actually capable of. Again, I've got so many guides, tutorials on the channel that show you how to install all this in detail. I think this new PP filter that I've downloaded and installed today will become one of my go-to PP filters, depending on what I'm doing on Assetto Corsa. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Do remember the giveaway that finishes on the 8th of May. That's in the description below. And finally, if you do like the video and it's been useful, giving it a thumbs up really helps me out with YouTube. Thanks so much, and I'll see you very soon.